Hi Libras, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. So all my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. We're now covering the last week of April. So this is from the 25th till May 1st. And this week, guys, on the 29th, we have Pluto and Capricorn going retrograde. So I feel like this is giving us some time to breathe, revise, reflect, and not be so all about work and money. We can kind of maybe reflect a little bit and maybe regroup ourselves. On the same day, we have Mercury entering Gemini, where it's home, where it loves to be. So our mind is going to be extra stimulated. People may be a little bit more social, more talkative, extra communicative than usual, more lighthearted energy. And this can make people a little bit more flirty and charming as well. Okay. And more eager for information and stimulation, all that stuff. On the 30th, we have a new moon solar eclipse in Taurus. Then on the same day, Venus conjuncting Jupiter and Pallas, the asteroid, moving into Taurus. So lots of love, Venus, Taurian energy in the sky. There's definitely going to be a major shift, a major change around this time. Maybe you will already be feeling it later this week or at the beginning of next week. A change in a structure, foundation in our life. And something new is coming in that's going to offer us or bring us that new sense of security, stability, and longevity. What we're feeling or what we're thinking about at this time is things that are going to stand, things that are going to last a long time, long-term job, long-term good health, long-term relationship. We want something that's going to be stable and be secure. So there's definitely in a certain area of your life, it's going to be different for everybody. There is some kind of structural foundation or a change in your stability or your values, something that you do or you're going to be doing for a long period of time. Okay. All right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, my beautiful Libras, when it comes to your health, I feel like you're making steady progress, whatever this may mean for you. Maybe you're working on losing weight or gaining muscles or, I don't know, just getting healthier or practicing more self-love. Whatever it is that your goals are, you want to run faster, or you want to swim or play basketball or something, you're making steady progress. So the more you practice, the more you are consistent. Just do a little bit every day. You don't need to do a ton or kill yourself or go starve or anything like that. But if you do just a little bit every day towards your goals, whatever that may mean, you're going to be making progress and you will be seeing progress little by little. It may be step by step. Maybe things are slow moving. It may not be dramatic change that you're seeing, but over time it is going to add up. Okay, so you're making steady progress. Just keep up the good work, take action, invest in yourself, do what is going to make you feel good, and let it add up over time. But don't feel discouraged if you don't see immediate results or anything like that, because you are making steady progress. Maybe keep a journal or keep notes of what you're doing every day, so you can look back and be wow, I really did improve, or I really did progress, or I'm doing so much better, or I feel better, whatever it is that your goals or your overall health could be at. Okay, when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I do feel like work, maybe school or your finances could really be stressing you out at this time. Maybe you're feeling very stuck. You're just man, I don't know what to do. I hate this, or I'm in this situation that I can't really get out of, or you feel like you can't get out of it, but you can. There's always other options. There's always ways to go around things, even though sometimes it may feel like we don't have options. We truly always do in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you're in a job that you hate, or school is going it's just so difficult right now, or you're just oh my gosh, I don't know, or you don't know your direction, where you want to go next, or maybe you have a heavy workload right now, just a lot's taking over. Or just something with your career, your work, finances is just making you feel very kind of stuck. Maybe you have a lot of debt, or just a lot of bills that you have to pay, and you're feeling kind of really stuck or worried about this. But I feel like some of you could be worrying more than necessary, or you could be thinking in your head that things are worse than they actually are, and maybe it's not that bad. And I feel like you can make a little bit of a plan, organize, kind of write things down from start to finish, first priority, what's the most important thing I need to do, or what are my goals? What can I do today and tomorrow that can help me get there, or help me get out of this tough situation? Start small, or start with the most important and then work your way down, and then eventually you can check things off your list. But I do feel like you could be feeling really stressed or really stuck, maybe talking to someone or I don't know, collaborating with someone could help you out, or just talking to a friend so you don't feel like it's all like in your head. It just feels like you're very in your head this week and you're feeling kind of really stuck in something that you can't get out of. But I know you can get out of it. It may not feel like it, but you can. Just try to think more positive and make a plan, or write things out, like write out your problems, and then in a second column, write out, okay, possible solutions, or what I can do possibly to help alleviate or maybe make this less worse, less bad, and eventually, you know, go up the ladder and get better and better. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, Six of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles in reverse, actually. Okay. So yeah, some of you could have, be a double Libra, like Libra Sun, Libra Moon, or you could also have Earth somewhere in your chart, like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Five of Swords, the Chariot, and the Two of Wands. Okay, so as far as who you could be dealing with, it definitely could be another air sign like yourself, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a Cancer. Do you feel strong Cancer energy? Or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be, it could be any sign. Like I always say to you guys, it could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. Okay, so what's going on here? Well, it feels like there is something deeper going on, but that this person is not telling you, or is not coming across as clear. So maybe you may go through a little bit of an argument or miscommunication with each other, and it's because you didn't say something, or it's because you left something out, or you didn't communicate, or like you didn't respond, or you forgot to mention something. It's like something that you didn't say, or maybe you were extra or not as talkative, or maybe this person just kind of felt like, oh, is something wrong with you? Why didn't you respond to me? Or why didn't you say that? Or you missed this out, or you usually say this to me, and how come you didn't say it to me today? But I don't think it was like that deep for you. You weren't really thinking that way. Maybe you've been stressed and thinking about other things that it didn't cross your mind. Like for you, maybe it's not that like serious or not that deep, but for this person, maybe it is. Maybe it does mean a lot, and they take it to heart. So maybe you just forgot to say I love you, or you forgot to say like, oh, I'm home, or I got here safe, or good morning, or good night, or something. Who knows? So it's something that you didn't say, just kind of went out your head, nothing too serious, but this person took it personally, or they got kind of butthurt about it, and there's a little bit of miscommunication there, because maybe you didn't know that it would like affect them that much, and you didn't realize that maybe you didn't say it when you usually always say it. So they thought something was funny, or you were acting funny, but it really wasn't like that. So maybe they're just very sensitive, okay? Could be a very emotional person. So they may be kind of in their feelings, upset, okay? Because they really do care about you. And I feel like it's not really that they're upset that you didn't say this thing, or say or communicate, or that maybe you've been kind of like more distant. It's really that they don't want to share your attention, and they're afraid to lose you. Okay, I feel like you are someone who's very focused on your career, your work, your finances. Maybe you're just a very busy person, and you don't really have a lot of time to just like be sitting around and, I don't know, daydreaming about love or something. And it just feels like you are very open. You like to give, you like to help people. Maybe you're involved in charity, or you give back to family, friends, and you're just very like a nice people person. And a lot of people come to you, or they come to you for help, and you talk to a lot of people. And I think this person like admires that about you, and they like that about you, but they also don't like that side, because they feel like maybe it opens you up or leaves you vulnerable to like, for everybody, for people to think that they have a chance with you or something, when maybe that's not the case, and that's not how you see it. Okay, they may think or be afraid that maybe you're too invested into your work, into your job, that it's taken away time from them, or they feel like maybe they're not a priority because your priorities are like over there, or like your work, school, or finances. And maybe they think that, oh, you know, Libra's too focused on that, or Libra only cares about that, Libra doesn't care about me. And that could be far from the truth, because maybe you do care a lot, but that could just be how they feel at times. That maybe has nothing to do with you, just their own needs and their own, I guess, their own needs that will make them feel validated, make them feel like comfortable and secure. Okay, I feel like this person's very emotional, and I think they are very attentive, very affectionate with you, and they just want that same affection back. But maybe you're not as like lovey-dovey, you're not as affectionate, and so that makes them feel like, oh, they don't like me, or their attention is somewhere else. And maybe that's not really how it is. Your love language could just be a little bit different, possibly. Okay, and so this could be distracting you from work. This can be affecting your work, possibly having this like little situation, an argument. It maybe throws you off, or throws off your energy, and now you're kind of feeling like, man, like I'm invested into my work, my job, but I also want to be invested into you. I don't want you to be upset, but I also don't want that to take away from like what I'm doing and what I'm working on. And I feel like this person does support you and wants to see you do well. And there's going to be, I think, more working together in the future. Okay, it's just a matter of like understanding each other, your process of work, and how you operate just as people, what makes you feel comfortable. Like maybe you are in a relationship, or maybe this is just someone you're dating, but this is good to talk about early on so you avoid maybe like unnecessary like petty arguments and stuff like that. But underneath the surface, beneath them, you know, maybe getting upset that, oh, we didn't say something, or you forgot to say good morning, or you forgot to tell me you love me, or whatever the case is. It's really that they don't want to share, they don't want to feel like they're sharing your attention, or that your attention is going somewhere else, or that your priority is on other things besides them. They kind of want to feel like they're one of the top priorities for you. That's what it feels like. Just someone who's a little bit more sensitive, and you will have to kind of just, you're really good at finding balance, but finding that balance between your work, your finances, school, whatever it is that you're doing, and your partnership, your love, dating life, stuff like that. And I think they just want to feel included. Like they want to know what's going on, or like what do you have going on. Like if you're busy, it's okay. Maybe just tell them, or like, oh, I have a busy schedule, or like I'll be done at 1 o'clock, or I have a meeting, or I have this going on. I think they just want to feel like included into your process, into your daily life. Okay, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so we'll continue on extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.